I'm Mike.
And I'm Adam.
And this is Stuff and Waffle. Two friends talking about stuff, and often as not, waffling with frequent reference to Bond cars. And we're back. And it's everyone's favourite contest. 2 truths, 1 lie.
Yeah.
Yes.
While we're finding the cycle a bit tedious, people do tend to still be enjoying it from feedback. I'm just going, this is ridiculous.
They are getting involved, and although I'm not using them on this occasion, Phil is providing us with more statements, so that's good. Thank you very much for that. But I'm going to try something different tonight. See if we can break that cycle.
Well, I'm not against that, to be honest. It'd be nice to have a little mix it up, wouldn't it?
Now, like a mad scientist in a workshop, with the crazy hair and the white jacket and all the pens and all that kind of stuff going on, all of that, I'm going proper technical on you. Okay, now these are 3 statements about electric or hybrid supercars.
Okay. All right.
They're very technical, all about drivetrain and things like that.
Yeah.
So we'll see whether you have some bizarre bit of knowledge that has been hitherto hidden that will lead you to the truth, or whether you're just lucky, which I suspect is what's going to happen.
That could play a large part in this, I would say.
Yeah, it has done before. So let's see what you can do with these little things. I was going to use a word there that I try not to when we're recording. So, is everybody ready with their pens and pencils and other note-taking equipment?
Well, from my point of view, I've got Notepad open with a keyboard in front of me, so I'd call that a yes.
That'll do. Right, here we go. Now, I'm imagining I'm going to be reading these several times.
I would have thought so, yeah.
Yes, yeah. Okay. So, number 1. The Koenigsegg Regera, not sure how you pronounce it, Regera, not sure.
God. Yeah.
It doesn't matter. The Koenigsegg Regera does not use a traditional multi-gear transmission. Instead, it has a direct drive system paired with multiple electric motors to multiply torque.
Oh, said a lot of words there. Go on.
I did, didn't I? And you knew all the individual words, but when they're strung together in that order, they become complicated.
Yeah, I'm struggling. To the point of going, the Koenigsegg Regera does not, and then...
Does not, and then you ran out. Okay. Does not use a traditional multi-gear transmission.
Right, stop there. Does not use a traditional multi-gear transmission. Yes, right.
Instead, it has a direct drive system.
Instead, it has a direct drive system. Yep.
Paired with multiple electric motors to multiply torque.
Paired with multiple electric motors to multiply torque?
Multiply torque, yes.
Koenigsegg Regera does not use a traditional multi-gear transmission. Instead, it has a direct drive system paired with multiple electric motors to multiply torque.
You've got it.
Interesting.
Okay.
Okay, I'm not going to dwell on it, but yeah, let's go with number 2.
Number 2. Okay. The Ferrari SF90 Stradale's electric motors only provide torque to the front wheels, while the petrol V8 provides power to the rear.
Oh, right, and again.
The Ferrari SF90 Stradale apostrophe S, electric motors only provide torque to the front wheels.
Electric motors only provide torque to, oh my god, to the front wheels. These are easy words, but I can't seem to type them.
You fell over on the word "to."
Just dreadful. Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
That's all right. So torque to the front wheels, while the petrol V8 provides power to the rear.
So the Ferrari SF90 Stradale electric motors only provide torque to the front wheels, while the petrol V8 provides power to the rear.
That is what I said.
Okay. For a start, I know that car hasn't done particularly well.
No, although the question is not based on its sales performance. Or statement, I should say. I'm not attempting to evaluate its commercial performance.
No. See, that's quite interesting there. I think I do know things about that car. Okay, all right, I'm not going to dwell on it.
Okay, you got another one to go, yep.
Yeah. Yes,
okay.
Number 3.
Third and final. The Rimac Nevera uses individual electric motors for each wheel, allowing precise torque vectoring and regenerative braking on a per wheel basis.
Go on, Anakin.
The Rimac Nevera uses individual electric motors for each wheel.
Individual electric motors for each wheel,
allowing precise torque vectoring and regenerative braking on a per wheel basis. Come on.
That's just, the brain's been used today.
Yeah, I know. So was mine, but
you're only reading it. You've seen it lots.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
For goodness sake,
I wrote these days ago. Yes.
So Rimac Nevera, whatever it's called, uses individual electric motors for each wheel, allowing precise torque vectoring.
Torque vectoring, that's right.
Vectoring
and regenerative braking.
Regenerative braking. There we go. I think that's it.
You can just say regen. That's fine. Yeah. On a per wheel basis.
On a per wheel basis.
Yes, a wheel.
Basis. All right. So yeah. Okay.
So you got Koenigsegg, Ferrari, and a Rimac.
Yes. Okay. Okay.
Let's pick the bones out of that.
Let's pick some bones.
Yeah.
So, in terms of bone picking, now this here Koenigsegg fancy gearbox malarkey. So this is the Rigera, whatever it's bloody called.
Yeah, whatever it's called. We can't pronounce any of them.
No. I think that's true. Because I don't know, watch some crappy YouTube video.
They are the sort of cars that get YouTube videos made about them, yes.
Yeah, not something that I would normally watch, but yeah, I've watched a few of the daft supercar ones. What's his chops? Old Christian von Koenigsegg is a clever bloke, and I think the whole concept fell out of his head, and I think it is a thing. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I think it's a thing. Now, I'm going to skip over Ferrari a minute and go straight to Rimac and have a chat about what mate's been doing with it.
Old mate.
The old mate, yeah. Now, I'm not fully briefed on Rimac, but having a motor for every single wheel seems right up their pipe. Ironically, without an exhaust pipe.
Without a pipe, in fact. Yes.
Yeah, right up his figurative pipe. It does seem like something they do. They do like a bit of performance and a bit of tech, and you go, well, chucking your motors here, there, and everywhere with, what did you call it? Precise torque vectoring and regenerative braking on a per wheel basis.
That is what I said, yes.
Yeah, that I can believe. Not saying it's true, I'm just saying I can believe it.
Well, you're saying it's plausible.
I'm saying it's awfully plausible. So this here Ferrari statement. So what you said to me, I'm going to read it back to you again. The Ferrari,
I've got it written down. I can see it.
The Ferrari SF90 Stradale's electric motors only provide torque to the front wheels, while the petrol V8 provides power to the rear.
Yep.
Yeah.
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 You have the statement correct.
Good. Well, that's a start, isn't it?
It is a start. Yes, we're at least talking about the same thing. You didn't screw it up along the way.
No. This is really interesting because God, this one hurts because I think that's broadly right.
Oh, are we in all three are true situation, which does happen from time to time?
Now, there's a bit of this that makes me go, I think it's broadly right, and I think actually there's a naughty little nugget in this one. I can't remember whose video I watched on this about SF90s, but it's really difficult.
That was the general idea, yes.
And I can't remember the exact nugget. Oh, it's difficult, isn't it? Right. Okay. Right. Okay. Okay. Let's think about this. Let's not be daft. So I think the Koenigsegg, I think we can lock that one in.
You're happy with that one?
I'm happy with that one. I remember watching something about it. I'm almost certain Christian is wild brain did knock up something that does this. So there's no, like you said, there's not a gearbox in the sense of what we would have. There is some system that does it. Very clever, very clever. Pretty, yeah. Lock it in.
Locking in that one. Okay.
Hopefully locking it in for the win. I'm sorry.
Don't do that. You're cheapening the whole thing.
Oh yeah, of course I am. This is a quality product we air each week.
It bloody is.
Now this here mate in his Rimac. I don't know this one, but him chucking a motor at each wheel, going, "Yep, check out my torque vectoring." That sounds like his sort of thing. Yeah. Oh, bloody hell.
See, now you've got to weigh up, is that what I want you to think?
I don't know. Right, no, I'm going to say Koenigsegg true, Rimac true, Ferrari false, but I can't remember the details.
You don't know why.
There's something that is bothering me. Now, what's bothering me is I think there are 3 motors involved, and I can't figure out why I'm not happy. So there you go.
Okay. Well, you don't have to know why. You just have to give an answer. You don't have to explain it.
Oh, I'd like to be able to explain it, though. That annoys me even more.
Oh, you can't explain. It's just just a stab in the dark.
Yeah. But that's what I think. I'll go with that.
So you are saying Koenigsegg true, Ferrari false, Rimac true.
That is what I'm saying, yes.
Okay. Well, these are very fast cars. Top performance. Some of the fastest cars in the world. They could get you to the answer much quicker than I'm going to.
Yeah, I got that. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
and they do some clever stuff, as you rightly pointed out, over at Koenigsegg and at Rimac. Old matey he's a clever chap.
Yeah,
he's a clever chap. Yeah, he knows his stuff, and he hasn't let Richard Hammond drive this one, so it's still in one piece.
Oh yeah.
Yep. So so I mean, we need to know, don't we? Really, whether you're right or whether the cycle has been broken.
It's worth a try. I mean, the dawdling now. I've almost forgotten what I said. So good job it's recorded, isn't it?
You'll be able to look it up later. Yeah.
Yeah.
I shall reveal then, roundabout now, that you are absolutely correct.
Oh dear! Right, it rumbles
you
on.
Go off, people. You know.
Yeah.
It does. It does indeed rumble on.
Now, well, hang on. What this does mean is I've hit the magic 20. That feels momentous.
That's true. We didn't actually give the score before we started this week, which was very neglectful of us. But
it was. Yes, so now we've 2018.
2018. You cannot get. They're never more than 2 apart.
No, never happened.
No, never. But you have reached the magic 20. Yes, perhaps a turning point.
Maybe,
if you will. Maybe. You were. I thought you were going to get well, you did get the Ferrari one right, but I thought you were going to get the detail of it because you were getting very close. You were knocking on the door there.
That's even more annoying now. I still don't know the actual answer.
Well, if you shut up, I'll tell you.
Spit it out, man. Come on.
It does indeed have 3 motors. 2 of them do indeed power the front wheels. and do all the clever torque vectoring and all that kind of stuff. There is a third motor which powers the rear wheels and assists the power output and power modulation and things of the V8. So the V8 doesn't directly drive any of the wheels. There is a third motor which powers the rear wheels and assists the power output of the V8.
Interesting. I knew there was some weird setup with it. Yeah.
So it's a triple electric motor setup, and the V8 is assisted by the rear electric motor in its power delivery. But the V8 does not directly drive any of the wheels.
Interesting.
So there you go. And I just tweaked that little fact. I did not mention the third motor. Well, in fact, I didn't mention a number of motors.
No,
I
you
merely
didn't.
said whatever motors it's got drive the front wheels, and the V8 drives the rear, which is almost true, but not quite.
So close.
Yes. Oh, I thought I might have had you there, but once again, quite early on, you start focusing in on the one that's the problem.
Sorry about
You do this every time. You have a little think, and then you start to chip away at the one that I don't want you to focus on.
Sorry about that.
I thought I nearly had you at one point with Rimac, because you were saying, oh, it's the sort of thing they would do. And I thought you were going to think, oh, but is it too obvious? Is that why he said it? Because it's just the sort of thing they do, but in fact, they haven't.
No, it's... I didn't overthink it, actually. I just thought, yeah, that's something they might do.
It's not something they might do. It's something they have done.
Yeah, yes. that whiffs of mate.
A completely separate motor for each wheel, which gives the car incredibly precise control over each wheel, and means it can balance power to each wheel individually, balance traction to each wheel individually, and, as I mentioned, apply regenerative braking differently on each wheel depending on traction and power delivery and all that kind of stuff. So yeah,
that's very, very clever. Yeah,
very, very clever. Yeah,
I like that.
It's good stuff.
Yeah. So, like you say, even with that technology, there's a really good chance that Richard Hammond might crash it.
I don't know if they're going to let him do it, because he's not, he's not on telly anymore. So I don't know whether they'll let him do that.
Oh, he's on telly. He does his workshop.
Well, true. Yes, it's not. Yeah, all right. Yeah, he is. Yeah, I suppose he is. Yeah, that's true. And he's very busy on YouTube.
Yeah, he likes a bit of YouTube. But
he does.
A slight tangent. Over Christmas I did bang in the latest series of his workshop. Very good. Enjoyed it.
Oh yeah, very good. Yeah, it's good stuff, isn't it? Yeah,
it is. Stuff. Enjoyed it. I tell you, the only bit is this. In the latest series, they've got their social media guy. Seems like a bit of a knob, if I'm honest.
Well,
influencing marketing person. You go, but then you got his Hammond's daughter in it, who's just naturally quite good at that stuff anyway.
Yeah, I know. I'm not quite sure why they need a dedicated person. I mean, I know Mike Fernie was doing a lot of that for them, and he's gone now.
Yeah.
So maybe they felt they needed to replace that part of their business. I don't know, but like
maybe, but it's to give him actual screen time. Job. It's weird.
Yeah. Yes. You'd have thought he'd very much be in the background, not in front of the camera.
Yeah.
But yeah, there you go. I guess they feel they need it in Mike's absence.
Yeah, it's weird.
Who has
even Kaylee commented and was like, "Why? Who is this bloke? Why is he here?
What's he doing? He's not he's not working on a car."
No.
Yeah, strange, but there you go. There's to run now, I guess.
Yeah.
No one else involved.
See what occurs, but yeah, it's been very good. I've been enjoying that. All done. Let's see what the next one brings.
I believe Ed China's going to be doing some stuff with them as well, which is nice to see.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, I saw that on social media last week that he's going to be doing some stuff with Drive Tribe. I thought, oh, excellent.
Yeah,
That'll be good.
We'll have watched that. Lovely.
Get those orange gloves and the floppy hair. Be away.
Yep. Novelty t-shirts. Do like an China t-shirt. Very nice.
Absolutely.
We better actually, we better go quickly back to Koenigsegg, haven't we? Because we didn't touch on his weird gearbox or lack of gearbox.
Yeah, absolutely true. I don't pretend to understand how this direct drive thing works, but apparently it does. I'm just gonna bring up a page here. Yes, it has been called revolutionary. It's trademarked KDD, Koenigsegg Direct Drive. Very exciting.
Fairly cryptic,
but it's got like a single speed fixed gear set up for improved efficiency and reduced weight, because obviously the thing is considerably simpler than a traditional gearbox. It also is a triple electric motor setup combined with a 5-litre twin turbo V8.
Lovely.
And produces over 1,500 horsepower. It uses a hydraulic coupling for torque conversion at low speeds, which locks up at higher speeds to directly connect the engine to the rear differential. There you go. That's all about it.
It sounds very clever.
It does, doesn't it? I've no idea how any of that works, but apparently it does. So that system removes the need for a traditional gearbox, which primarily reduces weight and uses less energy, so it makes the whole system more efficient.
That's, well, I like the sound of that.
Yeah. Yeah. Hence 1,500 horsepower.
He's a clever chap, that, wasn't he?
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. So, yeah, it is technically a hybrid, as is the Ferrari, whereas the Rimac is pure electric.
Full beans.
Full beans, yes. Yeah. There you go. It's clever stuff. You identified correctly that the Ferrari statement was slightly bobbins.
Slightly, but the best statements are based on truth, so I like that.
They are.
Very good. Nice. Good work, mate. I'm sorry. I just unfurled it a little bit. Just worth a try, wasn't it?
It was worth a try, going really hyper-technical on rare vehicles. I guess the mistake there was supercars, because, like you say, they're the sort of cars that videos get made about, and men explain what the bits and bobs do, and you tend to watch those sort of videos. So yeah. But I will take solace in the fact that you didn't really know why.
No.
Yes, you were right, but you couldn't explain it.
No, it annoyed me, that.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Okay, I'll take that as a small victory. Right, okay, back to me then next week. However, we're going to park the contest. So the cars, specifically your cars.
Yes, both with issues. Yes.
Yes,
indeed. How far had we got in the story?
So let's get to where we were last week. Last week we had a chat about your unpleasant moment with wing mirror twatting, and as we left it, you'd replaced the outer cover, and the MX-5 was due to go to the garage this week. That's where we left it.
That's where we were. Right. Well remembered. Yes. Okay. Let me catch us all up then. So yes, replaced the glass portion of the mirror, lots of clips, lots of things to plug in because it's heated and blind spot monitoring and auto dimming and all kinds of guns. So yeah, got that all plugged in and fitted, and yes, all is well on that front. So that was good. Did that. When did I do that? Friday night, I think. I did that. Something like that. Yeah, would have been Friday night. So yeah, did that. All was well. All was well on Saturday as well. And all was well for some of the day on Sunday. And knowing I was going to be needing my vehicle early on Monday morning to come to our fine place of work, and my car not being at the back of the driveway, we had to do a little bit of shuffling, like we often do on a Sunday evening. And it was very rainy, and my visibility was a little obscured for backing out of the driveway. My camera was all covered in schmutz and rain all on my mirrors and things. So I thought, I know what I'll do here, because I want to be sensible about this. I'll drop my window, and then I can see. I'll make sure I'm not going to reverse into the wall. You see, that's anyone would have done that.
It's a recognised technique.
And yeah, that's right. So I just thought I got sort of halfway down the driveway. Thought I'd just push my button, and down it went. And got about 3/4 of the way down, and there was an horrible noise. It was a horrible noise.
Lovely.
Horrible noise, like a sort of pop, and then sort of the noise of metal against glass.
Oh God.
And yeah, it wasn't nice. The window all the way down at this point. And I thought, well, I'd done it raining, obviously. I thought that didn't sound right. I'm not happy with that. I think I'll push the button again and try and bring it back up. No.
Not for you.
No. Now the motor was going, and there was some sort of clattering noises, but no glass reappeared. And I thought, oh, look at that.
Oh, bother.
Isn't that a nuisance? I thought to myself, what a nuisance. So I thought, well, I tried it a few times, like you do, because especially those of us in the computer world, we know repeating the same thing multiple times can produce different results. So, however, in this case, it didn't. So there I was in the rain with my window all the way down. And I thought, well, that's going to change my plans a bit.
Yeah.
I thought, I'm not proceeding to the office in the morning if I can't do anything about this.
I mean, the short-term issue is it's raining and your window's open.
That's right. So I shot back up the driveway and parked up again and thought, oh God,
get me a bin bag, sharpish.
Hell am I going to do here? So rushed off into the garage, raining quite hard by this point. And lo and behold, I found a section of tarpaulin. Well, I say tarpaulin, thick plastic sheeting. I think that was once used for equine-related activities many moons ago. In fact, I think there may have still been some bits of equine on it. But anyway, nevertheless,
hang on,
we're not worried about that.
Who in your household has been bothering horses?
Dawn used to have horses.
Does she?
Yes.
Blimey.
That's why the building that we have at the rear of the property I refer to as the stable. There was a clue, you see, in the name.
Oh, I'd fired that out of the brain. That was that information
long
was
since
surplus.
been deleted.
Yeah.
Yes. Didn't need that. Yes, Dawn used to have horses, and they used to be kept on the property.
I'm sorry.
And there is still some horse-related paraphernalia knocking about here and there.
No good can come of owning horses.
Yeah, well, she doesn't anymore.
No, but if the conversation starts up again, the only thing I know about horses is they are constantly broken. and a money pit. They're like British Leyland cars. What you need to do is, if you're in the unfortunate position of having another one, put the plug hole badge on it. Just be done with it. Go, there you go.
We have to call it Marina. I think, or Princess. No, I don't think there's any chance of those days returning. However, if I may return to the story at hand.
Sorry, I was really worried for you there, mate. I can't have you going through horse ownership by proxy.
Well, you thought that might be going on, and I just hadn't mentioned it.
I would have.
We talk a lot.
I know. But if that one had just snuck in, or even the idea of it possibly happening in the future, I can't allow that.
No, I don't think so. But nevertheless, this thick plastic sheeting that might have still had some horse poo on it was perfect for the job. So grabbed it, folded it, whizzed back out to my vehicle, at which point my good lady, who was aware of the issue by this point, had reappeared with some Gorilla Tape and some scissors and various other bits and bobs, none of which worked because the car is filthy and at this point obviously was soaking wet, as was my seat and steering wheel and all of those things. So anyway, we were faffing about with it, and it wasn't sticking. Gorilla Tape, that'll stick to anything. I didn't particularly want to put it on the paintwork because then there wouldn't be any paintwork when I took it off. I'd slowly turn it into a DeLorean. So we got it sort of folded and over the hole. And then my good lady came up with the brilliant suggestion of, why don't you fold it over and then shut it in the door? Because then at least the top of it is secure.
Yeah, that'll do.
Yeah, it's a really good idea. So I did that and sort of folded it and then punched a hole in it and ran a cable tie around the door handle and a cable tie around the mirror, ironically, being careful not to snap off the bit I just replaced. And managed to get it not exactly watertight, but well enough covered that not a lot was coming in. My good lady could see I was in some distress, so she climbed in and dried me seat. Fortunately leather. So
oh dear.
And yeah, that's a little soundbite you can use in the blooper reel. And got it all dried off, and it was as sort of dry as it could be. Stuck some fiber towels over the electric window switches and things just to try and keep any water that came in out of the electrics. And that's how it had to stay until Monday morning when I was able to phone the garage. That was less than ideal because it was quite windy and rainy on Sunday night.
Yeah, it was a bit grim, wasn't it?
It was, especially inside my car. So anyway, it was the best I could do. Phoned a garage, and of course, being a garage, couldn't have a look straight away. Said, "Oh, we'll call you," which eventually happened at about 3:30.
Oh yeah.
On Monday, and they said, "Oh no, we haven't had time. Do you want to drop it up and leave it?" I said, "Well, as long as you can put it inside, and as long as it isn't raining." So fortunately at that point it wasn't, so I drove it up there, and they parked outside, and they said, "Oh, we'll get it straight in, and we'll try and have a look at it first thing in the morning." Well, as luck would have it, they phoned me within about half an hour of that and said, "Oh, they finished the last job a bit sooner than they expected, so they've had a look, and we're pretty sure it's the window regulator that's gone, which is the motor and sort of lifting assembly in the door. But we've managed to get the window up because I could feel the top of the glass in the door, but I couldn't get enough purchase on it to lift it back up. There wasn't enough room to grip it. But they took the door card off, got the window up and wedged it in place with some very attractive bright yellow bits of cardboard.
Nice.
Yeah, unobtrusive, really. Yeah. So got it up, got it watertight. Said, you need a new regulator. We'll get one ordered. And put the door card back on, and that was that. I was able to take it back home.
Very good.
Straight away. So yeah, that was all right. And there we were.
Yeah, there we
are. So that is now awaiting a window regulator. That hasn't been done yet. Waiting for the part to arrive and for them to be able to fit me in. But at least I am. The car is usable again and not filling with water. So
no, that's good. In the grand scheme of things, not too bad. Just timing-wise, atrocious.
Oh, awful. And had I not dropped the window, it would have been fine. But it would have happened eventually.
Yeah. The next time you opened that window, that would have happened. It's just
that would have happened.
It happening of an evening when it's pissing it down is less than ideal.
Less than ideal, although good that it happened at home and not when I was out somewhere.
True. Yeah, then you'd have to drive home with it gaping open regardless of what the weather's doing, basically.
Yes, and abandon whatever it was I was going out to do, because I obviously wouldn't have been able to leave the car anywhere.
No.
So yeah, best of a bad job really there, but very common fault on JLR products, it would seem. So yes. And today's activity was delivering the Mazda to the garage for them to look at the clutch pedal. Same garage. It had a flat battery, of course, so I had to attend to that because it hasn't been moved in a month. Well, we've been waiting for the appointment, but once the battery was charged, it started up lovely, and we got it up there without incident.
That's all right.
So it was changing gear, but Dawn said it was getting squeakier and squeakier and more difficult to push the pedal. So I think it was on its way to going again.
Well, at least it made it there. That's the main thing.
It made it there. Couple of other issues she noticed on the way. The traction control light was on the whole time. Not sure what that's all about. And the rear window demist seems to have stopped working. So I can have a look at those as well.
Lovely.
Yeah. Oh, cars.
Gotta love a January, ain't you?
Cracking. So yeah, they're both both in need of work, but at least mine's functional again.
Yeah, at least that's a quick turnaround, I assume. Like when they get the part, they can probably do that same day, can't they?
Oh yeah, I would think so. Yeah, it won't take long. Pop the door card off, change it, put it back on again. Yeah, I don't think it's terribly complicated. Bit of a faff doing any work in the door because access is quite restricted often, but they'll do it. I mean, had it been in earlier in the day and in the summer, I might have popped the door card off and had a look myself. But if the whole mechanism is knackered, then I don't know that I'd have fancied tackling that anyway. I might have done.
I mean, it's worth a look, isn't it? It's like you say, if you had daylight and dry weather, you would have at least looked.
I'd have at least looked, and I probably would have been able to get the window back up and into position myself. But yeah, not in the dark, in the rain.
Yeah,
and on a Sunday night. Nah, you're all right.
No. That's the perfect storm of making it someone else's job.
Yeah, I think so in this occasion. So yeah, there we go. But nothing major. Worse things happen.
Yeah, quite. But to be fair, you kept us in content there. Between 2 truths and 1 lie, and your and your cars this week, we've done an episode. I did have some car news, but I'm going to park it till next week.
I've filled the whole episode by accident there.
Yeah, we've managed to make it at the right time on that. But yeah, I'll come back to what I had because it's not time sensitive. But
okay.
I'll tell you what. Then next week, what we're after is we'll record, and all you're going to do is go, all cars sorted. Moving on. That's what'll happen.
That's what needs to happen there. Yeah, well, hopefully that will be the case, but if it's not, we'll fill another episode with it.
Well, yeah, hopefully not, actually, for your sake.
Yeah, hopefully not.
Now, fingers crossed that you've got a working window, a working clutch, what else was it? Working traction control and working rear demisters. Yes, that was it, yeah.
Well remembered.
There you go. See, it's all happening then. Okay, yep.
Yeah.
I pray for your fully functioning vehicles.
Oh, that's very kind.
Well, I think that's probably enough of that for this week. Check us out on all the various social medias and things. Thank you very much for listening.